is we're outlining, this is a difficult piece. There's a reason it's on the hardest list, okay? You have to have pure energy and sing softly. You have to have the energy in your soft sounds that you would use for a big sound. Does that make sense? Okay? And you have to sing lines that are so horizontal it's not even funny. Okay? Now, let's start this again. Good. Watch me come in. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. It'll be easier for us to get this thing started and rolling. Okay? So I'm going to mess with the tempo based on what you're doing. My job, as I see it, is to custom fit this music and you together. Okay? And I will do things, and if it works, we'll use it. And if it doesn't, when I leave, you throw it out. That's simple. Yes, ma'am?
Can you play our starting note, please?
Mm-hmm. Good. Now, it's a better start. You're better than that. Okay? Because I'm here, I've hit the beat, and then you're coming in. Please watch me, breathe with me, we'll get it. One. Okay. Was that better? Yeah, it was better. You're going to do better than that. Okay? I want a bigger crescendo. I want you to start. You two did an excellent job. And I will apologize right now. I see my job as a choir director to fix things, to make you be better. Okay? So I forget to say you did these 9 things well, and I'm focused on what we need to change. Does that make sense? So I apologize now. You two, tenors and altos, did exactly what needs to happen. You copied their bow exactly. You should almost not hear you enter. It's like a crescendo. Does that make sense? Okay. Here we go. Okay, now, can we take everything, start where you were? Can we get a little bigger? Sopranos, and go. Oh, sing with me, and go. Thank you. Did you hear that? Did you hear that line? Copy it. That's what we need. Everybody, here we go. And go. Okay, some of you aren't ready, altos. Hello, I'm short, but I'm not that short. You should still see the downbeat. Here we go. Yes?
Were you asking for a louder sound or a crescendo?
I was asking for a crescendo, and the crescendo to be bigger.
Okay.
If I say something, and you're not used to me, if I say something that doesn't make sense, for crying out loud, please go. Wait, what did you mean? That's great. Okay, or if you're having problems with something, let me know. One. Come on. Thank you, that's a choir. That's the right style for this piece. Does that make sense? Now, you don't need a complete history lesson. Thomas Luis Vittoria wrote this. He was the leading choral composer in Spain at the time. the things that Western music that we can hear with our ears easiest is chord and a melody. Kind of like your classical piece. So that's out to assume. It's basically chords with you hear the sopranos all the time. Does that make sense? The second easiest thing to hear is like a round polyphony. It's this part and then this part sings this line and here's the same line. Does that make sense? What's hard about Vittorio is he blurred those two. He was ahead of the time of the vertical business, but he does both. So that's what destroys the line when you start listening. It doesn't destroy the line, it destroys the 4 beat. Okay? Let's do just everybody except tenor. Except tenor, I want you to sing the first whole note, and then I want you to cut out. And go, and. I think I loused you up on the beat. Here we go. Go. 2, 3, 4. See, you all go up and down the same. That's what you're used to hearing. Now we stick the tenors in. Tenor's line is going to be going up when you're already decrescendo. Okay? So here we go. Let's start that again. So I'm going to conduct, this left hand, I'm going to bring those 3 parts down, and then I'll bring the tenors up. Does that make sense? And the way you stretch to the cadence is whoever has the 8th note. In this case, it's the tenors. So we slow the beat down just a little bit. Here we go. I like that sound. And when you finish at the end, it's like a day, like a ya-da-da-da, that last chord on the cadence. It's like a windless day. And a leaf falls off of the branch, and you settle down. You don't hit the ground because you stop. You land in slowly moving water. So it comes down, 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 and then you settle and you're still moving into the water. Does that make sense? Okay, this time we're going to go on past that. 1. A little more. Sorry. It can be a little warm and a little more. You guys are doing a great job. That's not easy to do to start that. I want to give you a little bit of a cushion. So a little louder. And go.
Y'all don't cut off with what happened is when he was cutting the altos off, you guys have to keep holding your line.
Okay, what I will do is I'll throw that cue. Here we go. I will be real obvious. Look at me. And go. Hardest part of the performance. After this, it's easier. Appendite, please. I think you've heard enough of that to know what you want to do with it, right? 1, 2. Are you still in tune? Yes or no? You're within about a few hundreds. Still in tune. Okay? Now, what happened? When did that get better? In the middle of the line when you put more voice in it. Don't be afraid to sing bigger sounds on this. I'll get on you if you get too big. Okay? I'll tell you. Now, what's going on here? In my choirs, I found if they understood what they were singing, it was easier, and I didn't have to tell them everything to be louder or softer on. What's going on in this piece? Mary, the mother of Jesus, is on the ground in front of a cross that her son, Jesus Christ, has been nailed up on. She's just seen him scourged, beaten, bloodied, spit on, crown of thorns, and then nailed up on a cross, the Romans' favorite way of saying, don't mess with us. And according to historians, it took the average person 2 to 3 days to die. And they eventually died because of asphyxiation, because the muscles and everything gave out, and they couldn't breathe and fluid. Neither here nor there. It's a long, slow, painful death. You need to have the mindset, you are the voice of Mary saying, oh, all of you who are passing by, attend to this. Attendite is attend. It doesn't mean listen. It doesn't mean see. It means listen, see, feel, understand. Is there any sorrow like my sorrow? Okay? Appendite, please. Here we go. 1, 2. Do it without the piano. Okay, I may have to ask you to step in like I just did with the piano if you don't mind. Okay, I'll attend it. 1, 2. Good. Listen to ya, ta, da, da. That's between the tenors and the altos, okay? C. Can you find the next pitch? And go. Ready? And go. I'm sorry, you shouldn't talk in the middle. You're singing, is there sorrow? The Lord is sorrow, me is mine. Okay? And you did something that you did well. Sopranos, I want to use you to demonstrate again. On C, bottom of page 3. You see where that is? Here we go. And look at me. You can hold that music and look at me. And go.
Wait, is it the C in the middle of the page 3?
This is on measure, was it 18? It's a second
Okay.
measure, bottom of the page.